This is a video to show my fix for the annoying problem of having my boat trailer bearing buddies and dust caps fall off. I found that when I was driving in the mountains, going up and down steep hills, or when I accidentally set the brakes a bit too much, I would find that the trailer brakes would heat up the hubs and the bearing buddies would fall out. Even if the buddies didn't fall out, I would frequently find the dust caps would come off. So this is my cheap fix for the problem, and I've never lost a bearing buddy or a dust cap since I started using this. One of the design requirements that I felt was important was making sure that I didn't throw off the wheel balance. That's why I used two short stainless steel hose clamps rather than a long one. Having the drive screw weight 180 degrees opposite to each other on the hub should eliminate any imbalance. I might be being a bit anal, but since I wasn't exactly sure whether it would throw it out, I thought I'd just be, safe. That's all. Since the stainless steel wire, as you can see, wraps over the dust cap as well as the bearing buddy, it holds both of them in the same place at the same time. When it comes time to add more grease or change the tire, keeper slides right off by just loosening one of the two hose clamp screws, and just use a 5/16 socket on a flexible extension attached to a 1/4 inch driver, or a 5/16 deep socket on a ratchet. And you can see here that a 5/16 on a deep socket on a ratchet just works fine for adjusting those. Okay, so I'll quickly show you how I made these. For each keeper, you're going to need two hose clamps of the same length and a length of stainless steel wire. For the wire, I use a single strand 0.032 inch diameter aviation safety lock wire, but any thin diameter stainless wire should just work fine. I needed a total length of about 9 inches for the wires for my keepers, but yours, your mileage may vary, so you're going to have to measure that yourself. If you assume about 12 inches per keeper, that should be more than enough. To get the right hose clamp length, you've got to start by measuring the outside diameter of the hub, and I'm saying right across this area here. Mine is about 2.5 inches. Unless you have a really big hub, two number 16 hose clamps will usually be more than enough. Once they are attached end to end, they would probably even fit a 3-inch outside diameter hub. A single number 16 clamp fits diameters from about 3/16 to 1.5 inches, but attaching them end to end doubles the range. When you're looking to buy these at the hardware store, you will see the minimum and maximum diameters, the clamp number, the stainless grade, and the manufacturer are all usually stamped on the clamp head and or on the band here. Any grade such as 304, 300, 316 is just fine. Just make sure that the drive screw, that's this guy right here, is stainless. Some of the cheap ones are made of plain steel and they rust really quickly. If this drive screw is a different color than the band is, it probably is made of plain steel, so you wouldn't want to buy that one. Once you have your hose clamps and you've got them attached end to end, we need to slide them on to a position somewhat like what I've got here, about 3/8 of an inch back from the edge of the hub. We need to figure out what the total length of wire needs to be. So what you need to do is from the outside edge of one of the slots, measure the distance out to here, across, and then back to the same on the other side. That gives you your total length. But what you have to do is you have to add on 2 more inches so that the wire can wrap through that slot and then be twisted back around this wire. As you can see, I'll zoom in right there. So you can see that twist right there, and that's what that is. This is 1 inch. I've left a 1 inch long tag end to twist around here so that it's got lots of meat to hold on to there. So we'll go inside and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so here we are back at the workbench, and I'll just show you this is the finished product as I had taken it off the hub. As you can see, all it is the wires passed through the slots and then twisted back on itself. Again, same thing, through the slot, twisted back on itself. You can pick any slot along here as long as you have one 180 degrees opposite, just like I did here. Doesn't really matter where you put them. So again, the reason for the 1 inch is so that you have something to twist back. This one is 9 inches. So I take roughly 1 inch, put a bend in it, take another inch here, about there, bend in it, pass it through a slot, bend it back, and then I can twist it with a pair of pliers, just twist it back on itself. Same thing with this side, pick 180 degrees through the slot, bend it back, twist it around. Then when you slide it on, you'll just adjust this wire shape so that it actually fits over the dust cap snugly. And that's it. Then it's just a matter of sliding it back on, tightening up your screws so that they're 180 degrees opposite each other, making sure this is nice and snug on here. And that's it, you're done. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and clicking the like button. I'll be posting more videos like this in the future. If you have a suggestion for a video, please post it in the comment section, and I will see if I can make one for you. Well, that's it for this video. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching.